Hello everyone. So to start this video off, I'm just going to say that the other night on March 2nd, I went to Motionless in White with Ice Nine Kills for today and New Year's Day. And there were some things that I noticed that I feel need to be addressed. And so I'm going to be talking about some of those things that I saw. And I also have a list of things here that other people have told me about. I have some friends who are in some bands, and they've told me things that they've seen performing and while in the audience, and also some of my friends who've been to concerts who've noticed some things. And I feel that a lot of these things are big issues that people need to be aware of, and just let them know if they do these things that how it affects other people and how it makes other people feel. So that's what today's going to be about. So let's get started with my list. So the first thing that I have on my list is hardcore dancing. So when you're at a concert, it's okay to dance. It's perfectly fine to dance. But when you're hitting other people in the face, when you're kicking other people, when you're pushing and shoving really hard, and it's not that kind of a song where it's not the right place, that's not okay. That can really hurt people physically, and it can also make a lot of people irritated with you. You want to make sure if you're dancing, you're doing it at the right time, at the right place, with the right music. The other thing is groping, and I have seen this at some concerts. This was actually, a lot of these were actually suggested to me by one of my friends who's in a band, and so he's probably seen it at some shows. Groping anyone, a guy or a girl, is not okay. If they don't want to be touched, don't touch them, especially in a sexual way. Just don't. It's not okay to invade someone's personal space like that. So, that being said, I think that's pretty self-explanatory. Booing the opening band because you only like the headliner. Okay, I totally get it. I've gone to some concerts where the only band I know is the headliner. That does not mean you can be rude to the opening bands. The opening bands are trying to get their name out there. They're trying to earn followers, earn fans. They work hard for what they do. And I don't think any opening band I've seen has been deserving of being booed off stage. Even if they are just an opening band, I'm pretty sure they're still pretty good. And you should at least give them a try. And just know that if you do boo an opening band, or any band for that matter, you're essentially telling them that all of their hard work and where they've gotten so far is not good enough, or it is, their work is horrible. And that's not right for any band. Opening, headliner, whatever, that's not right for any band. Okay, so number 4, and I've seen this, I've been the victim of this, getting way too drunk trying to fight people. Now, what happened to me was I was being humped by a drunk woman during a band. Now, the other thing is trying to fight people. Okay, you go to a concert, it is totally fine to drink. I personally don't drink. But you go to a concert, you want to drink, that's fine. But know your limit. Don't get too drunk. You want to remember the night. And don't try to fight people. Drinking makes you stupid, and that's why you should definitely know your limit if you're going to be drinking at a concert. So if you're going to drink, that's fine, but know your limit, know moderation, and if you feel like you can't follow, if you feel like you can't drink in moderation, then you might need help because you might be an alcoholic, or you just shouldn't drink that night. 5 is complaining about the band having to pack up. I've done this myself and I feel kind of bad, but okay, at the end of the night, they have to pack up. They have to get their stuff together. They are on a timetable. They have many, many different cities and states to go to. And essentially, the band does not revolve around you. Okay? They have other things they need to do, and if they want to meet you, if they have the time to meet you, that's great, that's fine. If they don't have the time, if they can't meet you, well then that's just the way it goes. They have a lot of things to do. They have a busy schedule. It would be nice if they could get to meet all of their fans, and I'm sure a lot of bands out there would love to meet every single one of their fans, but they just can't. The timetable does not allow for it. Um, I went to, it was Panic at the Disco, and we waited outside of his trailer thinking maybe we could meet him, Brendan Urie and the other members of the band, but he wasn't feeling well. So we didn't get to meet him, but we didn't get upset or angry. And the same thing with Falling in Reverse. We went to Falling in Reverse last year, and he wasn't feeling well, and we didn't get to meet him. Okay? There's always going to be another time to try and meet them. So it's kind of pointless to get mad at bands when they have to pack up and they don't have time to meet you. There's always going to be time for you to get to meet them again. Okay, number 6 is a big thing for me because I've been through this pretty much every single concert that I have gone to, and I'm actually going to hold up on this topic for the very end because I want to talk about it a little bit longer. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next one. Making out with a boyfriend or a girlfriend. Okay, I get it. You love them. Everybody gets. You love your boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. In the middle of a concert, on the floor, especially in the middle of like a mosh pit, is not the right time to be making out with your boyfriend or girlfriend. And the same thing goes with my other topic that I have underneath it, cell phones. I was at Falling in Reverse, and there was a guy in the middle of the mosh pit texting on his cell phone. Again, people, there is a time and a place for everything. And in the middle of a mosh pit or in the middle of a concert on the floor is not the time to be making out with your boyfriend or your girlfriend or texting on the phone. I know it's probably none of my business, but it's just something I need to voice. So, again, there's a time and a place for everything. Being in the middle of a mosh pit or in the middle of a concert on the floor is not the time to do that. 9 is moshing rules. So, like I said at the beginning of this video, I went to Motionless in White, the Beyond the Barricade tour. And I'm actually really proud to say that the mosh pits there were very civil. Someone would fall down, another guy would come and pick them up. There were guys that lined the mosh pit that made sure that the people who weren't in the mosh pit didn't get pushed around or knocked down or hit. So it was a very civil mosh pit. I'm very proud to say that. But I've been to concerts where the mosh pits were just, they were, and I get it, mosh pits are supposed to be aggressive, they're for angry people, but at the same time, you don't want to be hurting innocent people. If someone gets caught in a mosh pit and they don't want to be in a mosh pit, help them out. If someone falls in the mosh pit, help them up before they get really hurt. Because the point of the mosh pit is to get out the anger without hurting other people. That's the whole thing of mosh pits. So that was just something I wanted to put out there. And then the last one I have before I talk about the big point that I wanted to put in this video is respect. Just general respect for other people who go to concerts. Everybody just wants to have a good time. Everybody just wants to enjoy. And if there's somebody there that's just being really aggressive, really rude, really mean, it ruins it for everyone. It ruins it for everyone. And most of the people just want to have fun. They want to listen to the music. They want to sing. They want to have that experience with their favorite band. And they can't do it. You can't do it if there are rude, mean people out there. So it's just have respect for other concert goers. And so this brings me back to the big topic for this video. I am about 4'11". So I'm a very short person, and I'm 21 years old. I just turned 21, but I'm very short. I've been the same height since 5th grade. And I've been to so many concerts where I will be standing on the floor and I will be trying to see the stage, and I cannot see anything. I cannot see over all of the tall people. And I want to point this out right now, that I am not saying that tall people are mean. I'm not saying that tall people are rude. I am saying that some of them are. And it's the same thing with short people. Not all short people are mean. Not all short people are rude. Some of them are. But this is just in general for me and for other short people who are at concerts who genuinely just want to go and watch the concert. I could not see anything. And for a short person, if you cannot see anything at a concert, it makes it pointless to go. If I wanted to just listen to my music, I would put my headphones on. I went to the concert to watch the band. So if I can't see the band play, it's pretty much pointless for me to go. I wasted my money. So, I mean, there have been times where there have been some tall people who were nice, and they'd see me struggling to see, and they would say, "Hey, come in front of me," and they would let me see. I swear to the tall people out there who are afraid of people stealing their spots at concerts, I swear to you, if there is a short person and they are maybe pushing you a little bit or whatever, I swear they're not trying to steal your spot out of being mean or out of being rude. We are genuinely just trying to see. We just want to see because we can't see over your head. And when I say short people, I mean short people who are maybe 5'2" and shorter. We can't see over your heads. We are genuinely just trying to see. We are not trying to steal your spot, trying to be mean. We just want to see the stage. Like I said, it is pointless if short people can't see. If we want to listen to our music, we would just put on our headphones and listen to our music. We go to a concert to see our favorite bands. So if we can't see our favorite bands, it's pointless. And I'm not saying that if you're a tall person, you should always let a short person go in front of you. But if you see a short person who is struggling to see, who really wants to see something on stage and they can't see, let them go in front of you, maybe for that band or whatever. Because I guarantee you can see over their head. You can see the stage even with them in front of you. And I think if you see someone struggling to see, letting them in front of you is just kind of a common courtesy. It is just being nice. And I've had that happen a few times, but there have been some times where I've been trying to see and all I get is pushed around, or I get shoved almost to the ground, or I get called a name, something like that. I swear, I am not trying to steal your spot. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be rude. I am honestly just trying to see the stage. That is it. So again, I just had to voice that out because I am a short person, and at Motionless in White, I mean, other than getting VIP and getting to see the band, getting to meet them, I didn't have very much of a good time because I couldn't see them perform. I tried going up on the balcony of the Summit Music Hall, and I tried standing next to one of my friends, and I got shoved out of the spot. I couldn't see over the crowds. I mean, it was okay. I mean, I could see a little bit, but it was hard. It was hard, and like I said, if I wanted to listen to my music, I would just put my headphones on and listen to my music. I go to concerts to see the band, so if I can't see the band, it's pretty pointless. And I don't know about other short people out there, but when I'm at a concert and I genuinely just want to see the band, and I just want to see them perform, and I can't see them, if I'm trying to get on my tiptoes and I still can't see it, and I mean, this may just be me, but it makes me feel sad. It makes me feel like, and I mean, this is when I'm being like shoved around, when people are shoving me out of place because they think I'm trying to steal their spot. It makes me feel like a bad person because I'm just trying to see, because I'm short. And I mean, it would just, yeah, it's hard being a short person at a concert because most of the time, if you don't get there early, most of the time all you see are the backs of people's heads. You can't see anything. And most of the time, now, I just want to point this out. I did get VIP to Motionless in White. I did get to meet them before the show, which was really cool. But most of the time, I don't get VIP because it's extra money, it's expensive. Most of the time, I don't get VIP. I go regular. I get general admission. So most of the concerts that I'm talking about, I didn't get VIP. I didn't get to meet the bands. I went as a regular person, waited with everyone else. I got in just the same as everyone else. And I tried to see, and I couldn't see anything. And I'm sure there were other people in my position that could not see. So I decided to make this video just to point that out, just to make people aware that short people are there, and we do try to see the concert. And when other tall people who, again, not all tall people are mean, I'm talking about those who are, when we get shoved to the back and we can't see, that's not cool for us. And we honestly are just trying to see the concert. That is it. We just want to have fun. And I'm sure that there are those mean short people at concerts that go around pushing the tall people around saying, I can't see. I'm not one of those. I'm not about to fight to see a concert. I'm not about to fight to get front row. Because most of the time, being a short person, you don't win. You don't win against a tall person when you're trying to see. So I don't fight for that. If I can't see, that's it. I do get kind of irritated sometimes because it's like I just want to see. That's it. And I can't see because there's too many tall people in front of me. That's all I'm trying to say. I hope you get what I'm trying to say, and I'm not trying to come off as a mean person. I hope all of you understand. Again, most of the points I talked about were things that I've seen, things that my friends have seen, and I thought I would put them in a video. And again, just everyone just wants to have fun and enjoy. So don't be that asshole who ruins it for everyone. And another quick story was when I went to Panic at the Disco, we wanted to meet Brendan Urie and the band, and we waited afterwards at the Summit, or not the Summit, whatever venue we were at. We waited for them, and the security guy had to tell us that Panic at the Disco doesn't really meet any of their fans after shows anymore, because some of the fans got too touchy and were touching him and making it really weird and awkward for him. And so they don't come out after shows really to meet their fans anymore. So those people who were getting too touchy and too clingy and who were being that way towards Brendan, they ruined it for everyone else who wanted to meet Panic at the Disco and who weren't like that. So don't ruin it for everyone else. Don't be that person. So I hope my points got out. I hope it makes sense to everyone. I hope everyone understands what I'm trying to say and that I'm not a bad person. I just genuinely get irritated at some of the things that happen. And hopefully at the next concert there will be a little more respect for everyone, and that's what I wanted to talk about today. So I'll have a link up here so you can subscribe to me on this channel. I'll have a link up here to my writing channel where you can check out things I've written in video format. I don't have a lot up there yet. I'm still trying to work some stuff out, but I'll have more up there hopefully soon. So up there's my writing channel. Up here you can subscribe to this channel. And that's it. Thanks for listening. Bye.